San Antonio Spurs could be 24 minutes away from advancing to the Western Conference semifinals. Steven Jackson with all day to launch that three. 50 points for the Spurs, 33 coming off of the bench. It's the Sprint halftime report. Ernie Johnson, that's Shaquille O'Neal. This is Kenny the Jet Smith, that's Charles Barkley. They were #1 in bench production in the regular season, Chuck, and 33 in the first half for San Antonio.
You know what? They just playing at another level right now. But the thing that's impressive to me is they're playing like a veteran team. They didn't come out and, you heard Coach Popovich talking about it. They're trying to be a little physical. We got to meet that challenge because the #1 thing you don't want to do is let their energy keep going crazy. You don't want to get their home crowd into it. Because everybody knows the inevitability. This thing is OVER. That spells over, Kenny. Okay, just checking.
11 points for Tim Duncan in the first half, the only Spur in double figures, and everybody basically contributing at this point. What did you focus on in the first 24 minutes, Jet?
Well, we'll see if it's D-U-N-E, and that's not done. But
Dune.
But you know, you look at the Spurs, and the one thing that they do all the time is they don't get good shots. They get great shots. And there's a difference between coming from the mind.
Oh, my God. Come on, man. That's a waste of technology, man.
But if you look at Cantor, Howard, and Millsap, they had to make a decision. And all of a sudden, Tinsley is the same thing. They have to try to stop the ball. But Ginobili says, I'm going to put so much pressure on you, but I could take a pretty good shot over Millsap, but I'll give a great shot to Bonner because this three is better than my top two. Wide open in the corner. That's what he's in the game for, so I'm going to utilize the ability to get it. Then Ginobili again, same thing. I'm looking for not a good shot, a great shot. I penetrate the lane. I don't see it. I cause a double team. Timmy says I find one to get one. And that's the difference between the Spurs and most teams, even still in the playoffs, is that they don't get good shots. They get great shots as you spin.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. That's just the height of technology.
That's just a waste of technology, man.
I don't hate because they ain't spinning your head around. Look, you spin mine around every day.
We have a pretty good idea who's going to win this series, whether it's tonight or a little bit down the road. What is going to be the key in the big picture, Shaq, of somebody beating San Antonio?
Well, right now, they look unbeatable. We all know they have a great system. We all know they have a legendary 1-2 punch. They have great others, and they have the experience. In order to beat them, you're going to have a team that has a comparable system, a more talented or evenly talented 1-2 punch, and you're going to have a team that's a little tougher. You're going to have some dogs in there. I can remember one time with us going back and forth with the Spurs, we had a meeting one day, and Tony Parker was getting in the lane. And our tough guys got together, Rick Fox, Robert Horry, and myself. We got to put this guy on his back. And it changed the game, and it changed the series. It's not bounty hunting, because no money was exchanged. So, if you have, equal amount of talent and so forth, but if you have a little toughness, that Tyson Chandler, Deshaun Stevenson toughness, you can beat this team.
Well, who best fits that description then in the Western Conference? I mean, do the Lakers fit that description? Does Oklahoma City fit that description?
Lakers and OKC. Because Ibaka and Perkins can get nasty down there.
Buying that?
Well, I think it's going to be one of those. I haven't ruled out my Nuggets yet.
Okay. I think that's right.
But Oklahoma City, the Lakers and Denver, I think they win the next series. No disrespect to the Clippers of Memphis. I think they win that series. So the Lakers, Oklahoma City, if they get that far, that's a very interesting series, to be honest with you.
At halftime, it is 50-42. San Antonio looking for the clincher in Game 4 in Salt Lake. Much more to come on the Sprint Halftime Report. Later, Game 2 of our Double Dip. The Grizzlies of Memphis, the Clippers of L.A., Charles saying the winner of this game
is going to win this series. Whoever wins tonight is going to win this series.
Yeah, I didn't mean to jump on that, but I know you told me that over dinner, and I remembered it. We'll be back.
You happy? Stop that, I'm getting dizzy.
Like a nightmare. I'm getting dizzy.
That's a waste. How am I going to do the rest of the show now?
I want to ride the Chuckle Whirl.
The NBA Playoffs Sprint Halftime Report is brought to you by Sprint, the new official wireless partner of the NBA.
by Sprint NBA Mobile. Hey, the great shirt off coming up
We might
week from
postpone
tomorrow.
that a couple of days.
Hey, Chuck, can you tell your commando story?
Hey, yeah, Chuck, you did it.
Yeah, say
I
it.
just want everybody to know when I was shooting, in my commercial, when I'm dressed like a woman in the Weight Watchers commercials, I'm commando, America.
Listen, some things.
Were they free, Chuck?
Oh, Lordy.
Were they free?
You can't say things because they actually say them.
Were they free, Chuck?
It'll only be going shirtless on next Tuesday, the 15th. Shaq's the highlights are Shaq's workout regimen. Roll it.
Hey, baby, can I eat? Gotta work out.
Sure.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hey, whoa, what's this?
This is breakfast.
You know you're on a diet. We got Barkley in 2 weeks, brother. Come on, you know what we've been eating all along. This is how we do it. Let's go. Drink it up.
Do it.
Come on. Will you drink it?
Do it. Do it.
You haven't even touched it to your lips yet. There we go. Down the hatch. Here. Eat some of the shells, too. The shells are good protein also.
That was impressive. That was impressive, man.
We're going to change. We're not going up
That's
to 50.
disgusting, man. And this is...
The arrow's in the wrong place.
Yeah,
there you go.
That Weight Watchers work. I'm getting sick looking at them.
Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight, Memphis and the Clippers.
What the hell?
That's Nick Young, man.
Staying alive.
Sausage wheel.
Staying alive.
Reminding us of Kenny the Jet Smith.
What's that, Kenny?
I was in the 80s, though, dog. I was staying alive in the 80s.
Come on, man.
Masashi win.
Come on,
Mosquito for
man.
your missus.
Don't have your things zipped halfway down.
Come on, man. Come on.
You got the Masashi win.
Showing those PHs.
You've been watching the NBA Playoffs Sprint Halftime Report. Get the Sprint NBA mobile app now. Learn more at sprint.com/NBA.